Hello, Life Path 9, and welcome to your readings at the round table. I'm Jennifer, and I've got a co-host over here curled up asleep, Mouse, and I've got a co-host down here curled up asleep. I think the rain finally started because the light has been like coming in and out of these windows. It's just like, yeah, it's been really weird today. So I think the rain finally started, and these guys decided that it was time to take a nap. Don't you love that? Mm-hmm. They're so much fun. All right, Life Path 9. This is your reading for the month. This is your monthly numerology reading for the month of February 2023. Are you ready for this? Yeah. So February is a 9 month for you. Everybody's life path is their numerology for the month of February. So February is a 9 month for you. It's a little bit like December of 2022 because December 22 was also a 9 month for you. However, there are some differences. Um we were under the vibration of the numerology of 2022 was a 6, so we were under the 6 vibration. We were also dealing with a lot of retrogrades and things going direct, and there was a lot of different kind of stuff happening astrologically in the month of December. February is under the vibration of 2023, which is a 7 year. There are no planets in retrograde during February. And last but not least is the Lunar New Year. In December, and actually right now, while I'm reading this, we're still under the vibration of the tiger because 2022 is the year of the tiger. The year of the rabbit starts on January 22nd. So the Lunar New Year is January 22nd, and we will now be under the vibration of the rabbit, the year of the rabbit. So this is a very different month than what we saw in December. It's a little bit of the same because it is a 9 month, but still very different because there's a lot of different undercurrents going on. So, with a 9 month, as you know, Life Path 9 is all about transitions, completion, releasing, removal of physical and spiritual clutter. It's a time to use logic, it's a time to move forward with courage. This is a time of choices. This is a completion of a cycle. Um, this is rebirth. It really is. This is awesome. The lessons of the 9 are to recognize patterns and let them go when they're no longer serving us, or no longer serving the nine's well being. So it's sometimes difficult to recognize that. I know I have a hard time with it. And I'm not a life path 9, but I have a hard time with that. So, but accepting like endings helps us bring about the new beginnings that we're often looking for, right? Is that part of the circle of life? I'm not going to start singing, I promise. So, in a 7 year, with the 7 being all about the spiritual connection, spiritual expansion, spiritual growth, that connection to each other, to the universe, to nature. Um, this is a great time to like recognize peace. And when you recognize peace, or you've been searching for peace as a life path 9, you can see when things are no longer there for your well being. If they're not bringing you peace, let them go, right? Um, in a 7 year, this is a great time to trust your own judgment. Um, it's a time of introspection, it's a time of contemplation, it's a time of assessment and discovery. So you're looking at things and going, okay, this is where I've been. This is where I am, and this is where I want to go. So, this is a good time to set your intentions for the next phase, the next transition. It's a good time to complete some of those things that maybe you should have worked through already and just said, "Okay, I'm now going to complete this. We're going to complete this puzzle and we're going to start a new one." Right? So, some of the shadow effects of the 7 that we'll all be living with for this year is self-imposed isolation, self-doubt, insecurity, and running from problems and decisions. The shadow effects of a 9 is fear of change, fighting change, being impulsive, moody, or like maybe being a little careless with spending. But I kind of get that because I would do that too. You know, like I feel like I'm getting something done because I'm spending money. It happens. All right. So the thing is, while we're in this 9 month for you, um, this is a time for you to like really find you're looking for peace. You're searching it out, but you also are seeking and fighting for perfection in yourself. It's not it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to look for perfection in yourself. But just realize that we're never ever going to be perfect. We're never all of us, going to be absolutely perfect. But this is a time for you to say, it's okay to make changes. It's okay to embrace this. And like seeing all the choices that are there for you, 9, I think this is going to bring a lot of peace to you. Is seeing that there's still choices. You may be ending one thing, but there's still choices to be had. There's still choices coming into you. It's not just shutting the whole program down, right? It's just ending one part and moving on into something else. This is definitely a time for you to be generous with yourself. And I love that you can be very philanthropic because this is a great time to be philosophic. So I think that this is a wonderful time for you to give back to others. Rebirth, right? I did look up this. I found this wonderful lady. I love her cards. Greer Jonas, I think. I'm gonna put her name and the name of her little deck in the description below. But she has these wonderful little affirmations, these wonderful little mantras for all of the life path numbers. And for 9, it's I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. The flow of the moment. That is peaceful. When you sit down and you go, you know what? I'm going to go with the flow. There's changes coming my way. I'm going to go with the flow though. And I love that. I embody the flow of this moment with courage to change. It's important, right? We all need to be able to change. We all need to have that flexibility to change. All right, let's start pulling some cards. And all the cards I use will be in the description below as well. I'm pulling from the crystal reading cards first and then from the goddess guidance cards. Um, just to give you some advice for this month. And I think that February and March are truly the beginning of the new year. Not just because the Lunar New Year has passed, although the Lunar New Year can change as late as like February 20th or 22nd. Um, but because January is, to me, a more transitional month. This should be right up 9's alley. January to me is more of a transitional month because we're still carrying a lot of the baggage from the previous year. and we're getting used to the new vibration of the different year. And then when we really change, like when we get to the Lunar New Year and we change what our zodiac sign is for the year, I feel like it really gives us that new beginning. So now's a great time to set the intention for 2023 and to set the intention and to set your New Year's resolutions in February or March. Brazilianite. Flexibility. Shut up. Oh my gosh. That's interesting. Okay, and let me pull from the Goddess Guidance deck. Oh, Coventina. Coventina purification. Very pretty. All right. Can I get that in? Like, trying to get it in focus. My camera's been acting weird. Coventina purification. It is time for a cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. Well, that sounds like completion and releasing to me, doesn't it? A cleansing detoxification of your body and mind. I like that. Transition for sure. Okay, and this is Brazilianite. Get to the bees. Here it is. Flexibility. It's rather pretty. Okay, this is the chakras are the solar plexus and the crown. Brazilianite resonates the energy of flexibility and empowerment, offering it to all who cross its path. It gently guides you to release tension and loosen the reins so that the divine light of the universe is able to ebb and flow into your life's experiences. Oh my gosh. I love that. Flow with the moment. Um it shares its wisdom in divine timing as you open to receive its magic, allowing you to practice flexibility in all aspects of your life. Flexibility makes it easier to make decisions, creating and allowing more inner peace. Searching for peace, huh? It assists in decision making, brings inner peace and self awareness, enhances flexibility in your life, assists in enhancing creative projects, and self empowerment. Well, I think that's what this is. This is going to be a fantastic time for you. This is a wonderful time of choices of rebirth, but it's also a time to flow with the current. And if you're flexible, spirit is going to be able to get in and really help you out more. Love it. Love it. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 9. And thank you for your support on my channel. Um, Make sure you check out your weekly zodiac reading as well. And hopefully by January 22nd, which is the Lunar New Year, I'll have the Chinese zodiac signs all posted so that you can see what the year of the rabbit is going to bring to you in your Chinese zodiac sign. Yay! Again, thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful February. And until I see you again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.